Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Magic Arena draft. We are still in with the round 2 cube, and remember, don't forget to like and subscribe. And with that over and done with, let's have a look at our pick one with a Mox Emerald for our pick one, obviously. But what else is there? There's Booster Tutor, which definitely isn't going to come back around, which will be quite nice. There's actually a couple of reanimation targets here. Though no creature to go with it. I guess there's a tar pit as well, but we are definitely going to be taking the emerald here. What would I like to wheel? I guess subtlety, maybe mentor. I don't think I've actually done anything with a Crabomination, but that's unlikely to wheel, I think. Even though it's an okay card, I think it's quite good with its ETB effects, which I think can be annoying to play against, which people will take. Okay, the Stock Up now or the Grizzlebrand. Even though I did have a Grizzlebrand last time, it wasn't quite a true reanimating deck. So it could do that. There's again another unmarked grave that's specifically non-legendaries, though I think the Entomb is probably not going to come back, but I think I will take actually Mox Opal might be a better pick. Yeah, let's stick with somewhat the free mana, though obviously Mox Opal is going to need a bit of a requirement. Okay, there's an Ocelot Pride. If I want to do the Boros stuff, or I could just take Chain Lightning, or maybe even just Undercity Sewers, which is probably an okay pick here. There's a hearse for the artifact on Mox Opal, though I don't think I want to take that. I think I'm just going to take a land here now to be a bit safer. There's a fast bond, so if Upheaval came back, could take fast bond, though I probably just take Polluted Delta now. Think that's probably the better pick here. Nothing else too crazy in the pack. Okay, there's an Animate Dead and Necromancy. Okay. Probably take Animate Dead just for being it cheaper, though Necromancy is quite nice for the flash ability. But yeah, I think I just take Animate Dead. I kind of wish now I'd sort of taken the Grizzlebrand over the Opal now, but maybe Grizzlebrand wheels. Okay, it's a Blood Crypt or Wishclaw Talisman. Again, maybe there's some red that I kind of move into if there isn't much blue. So I think it's either Crypt or Talisman, again, because I will need to pick up some more artifacts for Opal. So yeah, I think I take Blood Crypt, which is fetchable. Recurring Nightmare, okay. So reanimation might be open. Like, just in case the other reanimation time spells don't come back, I think I take Recurring Nightmare, though obviously I will need to then get some more creatures. So let's take Recurring Nightmare, I think. Barrogoyf might be okay, or there's a Grist which kind of works, which does mill. So Grist might be a possibility for green-black kind of reanimator. Or there's the Barrogoyf. I do quite like the Barrogoyf just because of the Death Touch Lifelink. So maybe I just take the Barrogoyf instead. Okay, so this was my pack. There's another Unburial Rites. I'll say the Unburial Rites. Though maybe I don't need it now, but I think because that came back, maybe Reanimate is open. So I think I'm just going to take all of the reanimation spells. So this was the Grizzlebrand. Okay, so maybe I need to kind of move into some red and take the Croxer. Or there was the green for the Grist, but I guess I'll stick with red and black. Okay, so obviously no one's wanting the Pride. I guess I take the Hearse as just a cheap, because I don't think I'm really going to be using the Endural too much. Though I guess it creating 1/1s for recurring nightmares quite nice. But I think I'll take the cheaper Portable Hold and Zuran Orb. Mind Collapse. I guess I take some interaction if I'm going into red. Leo, okay. There it is. Sultai. I think I maybe take that over the complete, say, Flame Slash, or I guess actually that's a way of getting stuff into the graveyard. So no Grizzlebrand, so I'm looking for some big creatures now. Strip Mine is a nice one. Ragavan, if I'll definitely kind of be going into red, so turn 1 Ragavan's pretty powerful and helps ramp if it does connect. There's also an Oko, but that's in blue-green. Yeah, nothing really too crazy in this pack for me, so I think I just take the Ragavan here. Comet, okay, and Hull Breach. There's nice blue cards coming around now, gosh. But maybe I just take Talisman. So I don't have to be in red, I suppose. I guess there's a Bomat Courier, again, which technically gets things in the graveyard, but maybe I just take an Ancient Tomb for some ramp. Like maybe the Comet would be a good one, but I don't really have anything to get white, so I think I'm just going to take the Ancient Tomb. Okay, Goban, Aridamesa now. Like the Goban might be something I want to do because of discarding, though I'm still needing some big reanimation targets. That's the thing I'm missing at the moment. But I think I'll take the Goban for some discard. Okay, Ugin, Underground Sea, go for the throat maybe for some interaction. So this Opal is not looking particularly great in the deck. Guess I could just take Underground Sea. I think that's probably the pick. Natural Order, Emperor of Bones. Okay, so there's another reanimation enabler. Still need the creature though to go with it. Kefka is in Grixis and also Minsk can be. I think I'm still going to stick with the Grixis colours though, and again that's a way of discarding something and then maybe even hitting the opponent's graveyard with Animate Dead. Fire Covenant could be something. Again, there's some interaction, or Copter, though my creature count is exceedingly low. I've got 1, 2. Though Croxer, like the Copter might be actually better than the Hearse. So might just do it like this. Okay, Duress is quite nice. A Braid, or an Ivora as well. Again, the blood tokens can help discard. But I think I take a Duress. Okay, so this is my pack 1. Nothing crazy for me, so it's either that or I guess the land curtain is not exciting, so I think I'm just going to take some fixing. Okay, the courier now. I guess the courier, but don't think so. Breach, don't think that's what I'm doing. Again, do I want to take blue-green land, or Forest Cycle doesn't do anything either? I guess I'll take the Underworld Breach. Don't think of any of these. Natural Order, no. Okay, so green's obviously coming back around. Maybe the Anya's Ravager might be something, but we'll see. Okay, so we've got a Wheel of Fortune now. Shinobi, Talarian Academy. Well, not an Academy deck, unfortunately. So I guess I take a Shinobi or even a Fairy Mastermind. Though Fortune does get things into the graveyard, but I think you're going to want Wheel of Fortune to like get benefit the actual draw more than the discard. So I think I can take Shinobi. Though again, it's maybe Mastermind might wheel. That could be another one to take. Okay, Counterspell, Expressive Iteration. Again, still not saying really anything to like properly reanimate. I guess mere Battle Sphere, but that's not exciting. Might end up just being more like a kind of a Grixis control type deck. It doesn't feel like it's got much power, that's the thing. So I guess I'll just take some blue spells now. Well, actually, maybe I should take the Grixis land here instead of Counterspell. Misty could be an okay one. Flagship, sorry, Fleet Airship. I think I just take the Rainforest. Though I do need to get some more playables. Well, it's lots of blue. Don't think Force of Will's really that great in my deck, so I might just take a Skydiver. Or I could take a One-Sheet Tongue. There's some draw, but there's a lot of artifacts in the deck that I think Skydive is probably okay. Okay, Jite, Citadel. Don't think I'm a Citadel deck. Could again just take a Jite. Start putting on some flyers. It might be okay, the Jite. Tendrils, don't think so. The Overlord might be okay. And again, maybe that's an okay reanimate target. So I could just take, and I guess it counts as a card type for Kefka, which is 2 card types. So yeah, I guess I could just take the boiler. What's it called? The boiler bilges. Okay, the faithless looting, which might be better than the bitter triumph. But faithless looting might wheel. So I think I'm just going to take some interaction, as that's what I'm struggling with at the moment. Talisman of Creativity, I think, over Echo. The Graveyard Trespass is quite an awkward card to play with, but I think I'll just take some ramp. Could just take Tezzeret. So Tezzeret can grab, is it 1 or less? I only can grab Opal and Emerald. Yeah, maybe I'll just take, I guess Dragon Rage Channeler might be okay, but I think I'll just take another artifact for Opal activation. So what am I looking for? Mind Collapse probably the least exciting. Okay, I guess I'll take a mere Battlesphere now. Again, as another reanimate target. Metamorph is probably okay. And again, maybe Shark, but my actual, and again it makes artifacts for Opal. They're not an exciting card. Okay, not going to be playing any of these, I don't think. No, probably not too much coming around. That not storming off, and yeah, maybe the Detective's Phoenix could be something that we can get back. They don't have much mill, though. Obviously, some discard. The Frog probably would have been quite nice. The Psychic Frog. So what we're moving. Do I want 17 lands on this? Probably. Or maybe I got 16 actually. So 16 with Emerald, and I won't count the Opal as a land substitute just because you need specifics to activate it. So let's remove the Emerald as well then. So actually I only need 2 cuts still, don't I? Still need 2 cuts. GT probably not too exciting. So actually, how many artifacts do I have? 7. Is that enough to have Opal? So I'd have, it's got 1, 2 early on. I guess I still run the Opal again because I can make a treasure as well with Ragavan hits. Mind Collapse. I guess I keep because I don't have any other removal other than Bitter Triumph. So what does this one? As long as you have 1 or fewer cards, it has +2/+2. Discard your hand, investigate 4. So maybe actually Burial Rites might be one to take away, and just have Animate Dead, Emperor of Bones, and Recurring Nightmare. The Chrome Host Seed Shark is okay, though obviously it's not going to make anything particularly large, because the largest non-creature is 2. So maybe I can get rid of the Chrome Host. Let's just split up the creatures. So yeah, maybe I can remove a creature. So yeah, I think maybe the Carnage Interpreter could be one to remove, or it's either that or this. Actually, maybe that one isn't as great because I need my graveyard for Croxa more than I do with for the Detective Phoenix. So what I might do then is add back the Interpreter, and that might be better to do. So yeah, not the best reanimation target, like creatures to get, but I guess it's something. So let's add in our Emerald, Delta, Rainforest, Ancient Tombs, Anders Lounge, all of these blue Grixis colors. And I am, what's my least color that I need? So red and blue is the same, though I have double blue, so double red. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah. And I think having the red earlier more than the blue would be better for the early Ragavan. They obviously do have some early blue as well. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually, maybe I do it like this, because then that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 swamps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 8, 9. Yeah. So then the star can hopefully kind of fix any other lands. Well, hopefully this deck does better than the previous. Still considering maybe the Unburial Rites for another reanimate instead of maybe the Mind Collapse or even the Metamorph, because the Metamorph only copies my stuff. But I guess having a couple of Barrow Goyfs or kind of Chrome Hose Sea Sharks maybe will kind of help. But that's 5 mana versus 4 mana, and I don't really have many 4 mana slots, so let's stick with that. I don't think I want Leo, because I don't have any fetchable green sources. Actually, I do have a Misty. Okay, maybe Leo is better than Metamorph and stops people from going, well, yeah, I guess it stops people from doing the crazy draw stuff. So maybe if I went with 4 colour, so what would that then do for my split now? 2 forests. Don't think I would want 2 forests. Then that's 2, 3 green sources. That's probably a bit too bold, I would say. Yeah, let's just stick with the 3 colour and take out that forest and add in the island again. Yeah, let's just leave it like that, and hopefully we can do some reanimation stuff and get a few wins. But as long as I do better than my previous draft, that's all I'm really looking for. So let's head on into game number 1. Okay, here we are back for our first match, round 1. So we've got a Misty and Ragavan. Oh, I don't have any blue. So yeah, I don't have blue, red, no steam vents. But I think I keep this. And maybe we can dash Ragavan on turn 2 if they don't have anything. So yeah, let's just, and I don't think there's any stifles in the draft, so it should be fine to fetch at end step. So yeah, what I'm looking for then, I suppose, is them not to have anything on turn 2, so I can dash. Though looks like they might have something. So they've got an entomb. Oh, okay, so is this going to be a turn 1 reanimation on the Oculus? And it looks like it. So I guess I'm having to bitter triumph that instead of dash the Ragavan. Okay, so needs the Xander's Lounge. And hopefully that face down is, so I can probably actually discard, or do I want to just take 3 life here? I'm tempted to just, I guess, pay 3 life. Like, there's no need for me to discard anything, I don't think, at this point, so I'm just gonna take the 3 life. So if they then attack, hopefully they don't have anything else, because they were just, okay, so they've got an Emperor themselves. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. Though I guess I can dash and see if they want to trade. So what does the do again? Counters on it. Exile, yeah, okay, well, I guess I wouldn't be blocking even if I cast it normally, so I'm rather just trade away that than have a 5/5 somewhere. Yeah. And don't think I want the copter either now. So the question is, what is under the card? Is it a creature or is it just like a random land or something? Mind Collapse. Okay. Let us cast this, then at least I can then block the face down card if need be. I'd rather not be sacrificing my lands this early, so this is going to make it +1/+1, that's fine. Oh, free attack essentially for them to gain some life. Wow. So this is what for 1, so I guess I just steal that for 1 and auto equip. Sure. Still get to keep it though. Chromatic Star. Well, I guess I'm going to be doing that because I am missing my lands. And don't need green for anything, so let's just add a black. Okay, there's a land. I guess I can do my own Emperor of Bones. Just to get rid of their graveyard, so suppose I can do that. Again, I guess I can take the Strix. And I'm just going to hold back, I think, now. So if it is a creature, then I'm assuming it's more than 4, that's fine. Okay, guess I can Shinobi now. Actually, can I play lands? Until end of it, you may play. So yeah, I should probably attack first then, because in case I hit a land off of them, I can play theirs instead. Like that. Sure. Not. Maybe they needed the lands, so, but that was a pretty bad Shinobi hit. Okay, so it does seem like they have got nothing much going on. So what does this one do? It says comes to 2/3 and it's still land. Sure. Well, what I'll do then is they also gets to draw cards. Okay, I guess I'll let them do that first. Spell Pierce. Okay, well. Oh, if it's my turn, I can only do it on my turn. Okay, sure. Well, let's equip and a hit for 5, I suppose, then. Try and get some life back. And we get a reanimate, which doesn't really do too much, I would say, for me. I'd rather not take damage from it. Though I suppose if I played that I can discard and get back Seed Chrome Shark, but let's play the Chrome Shark, and I'm just going to sacrifice a land, a mountain, and then just play their mountain. That was just a land from them. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Well, they don't have reanimate anymore as that's gone. Wonder if that was under the bottom 2 or not. So I need to get my own reanimate to get their troll. Suppose that was one reason to get their Emperor of Bones. But if their attack, well, they can activate, but they need one. They're missing a land, so can't do both. Wow, I am not drawing particularly great. So maybe we will just activate and swing in. I don't think I'm going to activate the 1/1. Well, so they would take 6, 8, and 4, something 12, so exactly. So I'm guessing they had nothing in hand. Well, for a pretty worrying start, I wasn't expecting that win. But anyway, I'm going to take it. So let's head on into the next. Okay, let's see if we are on the play. We are not. So what have we got? Pretty boring hand, but a 2/3/4 curve. I guess I will keep playing against a blue artifacts deck. Chrome Star. I guess I'll just maybe surveil, grab the blue-black surveil land. Okay, so we've got a swamp from the opponent, so maybe Spellbomb is just a tempo play or a cycle. Brutality, well, doesn't discard anything, but I suppose just having knowledge is still an advantage. Actually, maybe I want to. No, I've got blue, so yeah, I can just get the Yeah, undersea sewers is fine. I'll take another land, that's fine. But then I don't think I want any more. They obviously do need to go up to 7 eventually. Not really sure what I'm looking to draw at the moment. But doesn't look like the opponent is doing too much anyway. So if I was them, if they didn't have land, I guess I would just cycle it instead of trying to tempo. Like, yes, they can hold onto it to bounce my shark, but that's not really accomplishing too much, I don't think. So I think if I was in their shoes, I would want to cycle to just try and find a land. No, they've got one. Okay, well, good thing I kept the blood crypt. That's fine. But maybe I probably just... okay. I guess I don't want to give them any other information, so I'll just talisman and star. Well, no creatures in the graveyard for Emperor of Bones. I don't really need my graveyard, I don't think. Other than obviously then having creatures, but anything else, it doesn't matter too much what they eat. Okay, interesting to know what they grab. I guess I can metamorph their emperor, though doesn't seem particularly great when there's nothing in the graveyards, and they would obviously get an activation before me as well. So I wonder what they grabbed, if they just grabbed another land or if they did get something else. This is 2 to equip, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so I can't quite do that, but I guess I still play the Seed Shark. I guess I should have played out the Blood Crypt tap to save on damage. But it probably isn't going to matter too much, I would say, with what's currently happening. Question is if I want to copy my own Seed Shark, or if I do copy the Emperor of Bones. Not sure why the opponent is taking too long on their turns. Maybe they've got like a fatal push and they were wanting to trigger a revolt. I don't know. Maybe they should have kept their wasteland for the 4th land. Nope, they've got another one. They've got an Ottawara into an edict. Yep. Well, doesn't look like this is going to be a winning game with what's kind of going on. And they didn't activate. Okay, well, let's cycle this, and knowing me, I'll probably end up drawing my mocks or something. Gobin. Guess I just do that. I think I want to keep a hold of my Gobin for now. I guess if they've got Snapcast, it's probably best to eat spells from their graveyard. So adapt to put counter and put the exile into the battlefield with finality against how you sacrifice. So they can technically, I guess, block with the Seed Shark. And can't block that as they can activate. White, okay. I guess if they activate, I activate. Maybe just to have a 3/3, though I suppose might want to. This is a little bit awkward actually with the Goyf, isn't it? Number of card types, so I guess I just eat the sorcery. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna block with the Goyf if they attack with the Emperor. Like maybe I should have attacked, equipped and attacked with the Emperor, actually. Maybe that would have been better. This is a little bit excruciating by how long it's taking him to play, I have to say. But sometimes it can be a little bit challenging to know the best plays. Well, at least there's some additional things in the graveyard, which is bumping up the Goyf. But if they eat the Metamorph, that'll shrink it by 2. But can still block the Emperor at least. But I have a feeling maybe they've got another removal, or if they're just trying to work out their their plays, because they're obviously hovering over the Goyf quite a lot, so I'm assuming maybe they've got another removal because of that. But then if they don't have removal, maybe, or if they did have removal, maybe they would have used it already. Okay, they're just going to bounce it instead. But I don't know if I've really got much removal in my deck. Actually, I could thief their metamorph, maybe. But I would need 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I could steal whatever if they decide to pick the metamorph. I can, so maybe that's what they're going to do. Then copy my Goyf, and I can then steal it back. Interesting, they're not activating though. They're hoping maybe to get my battle sphere instead. Ah, come on now. So what do they pick? They pick the shark. Oh, I thought they were activating, but they're not. Well, let's Overlord, impend it. So now if they want to keep any of the creatures with Emperor of Bones, they're going to have to activate it. Force, hard cast, Force of Will. Well, now I can get in and actually kill the Emperor. So let's do that now. Mill 5 cards. Don't need to mill, so let's... And I'm just gonna get my Goban online. Start looting away. Don't need this battle sphere stuck in my hand. So they were just holding on to Force of Will for something else. I guess they didn't realise the Barrowgrowth was going to get so big. I'm not too sure. So just a little bit annoying that I've lost a couple of creatures, but should hopefully be able to restock my hand or find something a bit better. Maybe Animate Dead would be good, so I can discard the sphere with Goban and then animate it back. But stock up, very good card, 3 mana, essentially draw 2. Phantasmal Image, sure. Cruxer. Well, I guess I can move across, I suppose, with the Goban. Then I guess I don't attack with the Goyf, sure. And discard this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So actually, maybe I just discard the Thieving Skydiver at this point, because next turn I can get sphere. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep the sphere, discard that. Get the Cruxer, see what they have holding on to. So I'm guessing it's not lands that they're holding on to. Sure. And I probably want to hold on to my swamp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, just in case maybe they've got their own discard. Yep. Alright. Hopefully they hit the land from my hand. Land. Oh, of course, they get the battle sphere. Of course. So I've got 3 in the graveyard. So this is going to flip into a 3/3. Yeah, I guess I do this. Could shrink theirs so they stop from gaining so much life, but I think it's going to make too much difference here. So I can maybe Crocs the next turn, and then get rid of the last thing from their hand. Ancient Tomb, but don't think so. Could even probably kill some of these smears to try and stop them from pumping up. Opal's fine. So let's just get rid of this Ancient Tomb. I think it's going to do too much damage to me. I am 1 card short, yep. Okay, so I'm going to kill... I think I need to kill some of these tokens. Suppose I can flip, discard the opal, cast it for free from the graveyard next turn. So taking 9, yep. And they get to draw cards. They are drawing hot. I think just their raw card advantage is going to outdo me here, I think, unfortunately. Crabomination. Yeah, if they didn't have Crabomination, then I probably would be winning here. But yeah, my draws have been horrendous as well, so... Okay, that'll do it, I think. Hopefully they don't draw anything here, but can't say I am too confident. Again, and if I was them, I guess I would swing out with everything. Guess I want to block my battle sphere in case I get reanimate. Or animate dead even. Okay, Emperor of Bones, and I went and... I guess I could get my... This is on a cast, not an enter trigger, isn't it? I guess I can Phyrexian Metamorph the Crabomination. Just to Hope I hit something else. So Phorexium, so Phantasmal Image, Target, Crabomination, but then it doesn't really hit anything else. I guess I can take their Emperor of Bones and have another one. Sure. Yeah, so many things that are missing from there. That's a bit annoying. But needed to get the Croxer online, so Soren, sure. Doesn't do too much here.
I'd rather have a full stomach than full coffers.
Don't have any other ways of getting counters on my animate dead. Okay, so animate dead. I guess they're phantasmal image. This is creatures only, isn't it? No, you cast a spell. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'm just going to risk the Crabomination and stock up and Riddler. There we go. Nice. Shinobi now. Okay. Do I want them to... I guess I... Croxer. See if they block. I guess they would just chump, but I still get... Yeah, I think... Take the removal spells, I suppose. I think if I attack with that, they'll take 2 from this anyway. Just see how they want to block. So obviously they have to chump something. Sure. And I guess I'd put it to my the Quantum Riddler. Actually, I should probably play the Shinobi as well, maybe. No, I think I'll hold on to it, it's fine. I was thinking if I play it, then they might that'll give me 4 attackers versus their 3. I guess the Quantum Riddler is lethal on its own in the air with the GT. Guess actually I should have probably milled myself when I hit the opponent with the Goyf for Croxer. Just to fuel up the graveyard. Are they going to be forced to attack? Looks like it. Okay, so let's do this and do this, I say. Sure. Okay, so they've got nothing. Well, let's see what's in their hand then and take the Crabomination. Yeah, okay, well, that was a little bit on the rough side. Felt like my plays were completely suboptimal there for sure, but for some reason the opponent being a little bit slow. But anyway, I got that one under the bag, in the bag, I want to call it. Anyway, a little bit nervous from that one, but let's head on into the next one. Okay, let's head on into our third game. Hopefully it will be a little bit quicker, as that was probably a good 20 or something odd minutes. Animate Dead, some Gobin, and Surveil Land. So let's see if we can maybe surveil a big fatty in the graveyard, either by surveilling or by Gobin. So yeah, let's just surveil. Don't need... Yeah, Duress is good to keep though. White Boros deck. Question is, do I want to Gobin? I think I just get the Gobin down again. If they maybe kill it, I can get it back. Hopefully it's not a Swords Exile or something, and then maybe I can GT or something. Okay, it's Ophelia. Into Screaming Nemesis. Yay, Boros. Yay for Boros. Well, I need to probably Bitter Triumph. Maybe if I draw a creature, another land. Do I want to fetch a land to try and reduce the chances of drawing another land? Let's get the red. So maybe we can draw creature. Recurring Nightmare. It's probably not going to do too much here, I would say. And I think I just discard the land, I suppose. But I don't need to do that now, so let's just wait a turn. Yeah, I don't think this is going to do quite well. Obviously they can just keep exiling my Gobin, I suppose, but... And discard a mountain. Oh, have they got... Is there protection spells in... Because I don't think there's any protection stuff in the cube. Not like combat trick wise. Suppose I can animate Dead. Their Screaming Nemesis. Ragavan. I probably want to Duress first to see what's going on. There are no tricks up their sleeve. Sure.
Finally, I'm home.
I guess I can animate Dead there.
I have got new moves to teach.
Screaming Nemesis, though that would only be a 2. I guess I want to dash. Definitely need to hit. Yeah. So I animate Dead this, that becomes a 2. That stops them from gaining. No, because I guess they'll gain life, can't they? It's only if that's done damage to them. So I need to do that, otherwise he's going to exile. So it'll be 2. Because he's going to cast that next turn. So yeah, I think I just have to dash the Ragavan, and we have to both go after the Emperor, I think.
You should be scared.
But Not looking too good here, unfortunately, especially with the Sage and just Ophelia just, yeah, hitting me for 3, 4, 5 turns. So I'm probably going to be dead in the next 2 turns. Of course they can flicker. Yeah, this is over, unfortunately. That's going to come back. They get to then trigger exile this, so yeah, there's no point in continuing on this, unfortunately. If they can just keep flickering the Wandering Emperor every single turn, I can't deal 4 damage to it, so GG's, thank you, Boros Aggro. I guess that was a much quicker quicker game than the other previous match, but let's go on to the next, and hopefully we don't go up against Boros, but you never know. Hopefully we get some exciting kind of brews in the next few games. Okay, into the fourth game? Yeah. Well, the previous game with Ophelia, I didn't even realise that Ophelia was, I'm assuming I've always known, but I guess I've never really seen it too much in terms of like flickering, like planeswalkers. I always see like creatures and stuff. Okay, so what have we got? 2, 3, 4 mana. And nothing else. I guess I have a Surveil land and on the draw, but this hand can probably, well, there's the Surveil land. Probably still want to play the Surveil land. Star, I guess that's a cycle, so we'll keep the star. Might even just cycle it now. Generous Plunderer. So I guess I can, if he's going to give me one, it'll be 1, 2, so 5, so I can actually Kefka next turn with the Ancient Tomb. I assume they are. I suppose I can maybe discard the Chrome Star to Kefka just to draw a card, because I don't think then the opponent would be discarding a artifact. So I've got something for 4 Bombardiers. Well, for someone who's got 2 islands, they are doing very well. Okay, so I get the Xander's Lounge. At least the Bombardiers doesn't do much damage now because, oh, I guess it will do 2, sure. But with these being Manus, that's quite awkward. So yeah, I'm just going to discard this star. I'm assuming it's not going to be a land that they discard. It's going to be a spell possibly. Okay, I probably want to kill Mind Collapse. I think I'm going to Mind Collapse this. And then so I've still got mountains now, so as awkward it is, I think I'm actually just going to kill them and try and put them off mana. So they can't then keep triggering the Bombardiers every turn. What have they drawn? Evora, sure. Well, there's another one. So they got like a burn spell and bombardier, maybe. Yeah. Okay. And a bolt, I presume. Otherwise, did they punt? No, unlikely. Sure. Well, I think I have to. Don't want to actually tapped. So let's play this. I'm just going to discard a card and kill this now. Do I want Blood Crypt or Island? Let's get rid of the swamp. Shame the Kefka didn't stick around, but is what it is. Dak, sure.
I hate to fight, but I love to win. I overheard some juicy gossip.
Yeah. Ugh. Wow. Have to play the Shinobi here, unfortunately. I think I must have miscounted as well. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I don't know why I played the mocks, but I guess it incentivizes them to. Oh, they're just going to bounce it, aren't they? Yeah. Planeswalkers versus creatures is probably not a winning battle, unfortunately. So take 2, discard 2, yeah.
Talented improviser.
That was really unfortunate. I thought I was going to at least stabilize, but their turn to Plunderer into Bombardiers just, yeah, wasn't expecting that, especially from the lands that they played with the 2 islands. But anyway, come on, let's get at least one more win, because I haven't done anything particularly exciting with the deck with the reanimate, but I guess it's not full reanimator, so I guess when it does happen, it's going to be particularly rare. Okay, I am first with, again, not the most exciting hand, but I don't think I'm going to be anything better from the deck. Well, let's get our Triome. Once upon a time. And they reveal a bird. Sure. And get a Xander's Lounge. Kefka. Well, let's get some more lands. That's probably fine to keep. I don't think I want to sacrifice my land just for the sake of killing a bird. That seems pretty bad. Making myself go back a turn, essentially, into a bill. Okay, sure. Yay, green. This is probably going to beat me to it as well, annoyingly. So I probably want to cycle this for blue. Into another mountain. I guess actually I probably want a ramp still. Yeah, let's just ramp. And do it like that. I guess I can Mind Collapse next turn, the bill. Unless I want to Kefka. Guy's Cradle now, so even more ramp. So yeah, probably definitely want to kill. What is going on? They're draws. So I'm assuming they've got another land in hand then. Yeah. Don't even think I've got any wraths and stuff in this deck, so. Okay, so probably still want to kill the bill. So kill the bill. Yeah. But it might be too little too late, I think. I was considering Mind Collapsing and Bitter Triumph, but kind of feel like they've probably got Oh well. As I thought they would have had something a bit better. Sorry, a bit bigger than that, but yeah, this is not going well. Guess I want to Kefka discard the shark. I maybe want to keep the shark to try and get the jewel, but I don't think that's probably what's... Okay, duress is probably not that great here, so I might just discard the duress. Yeah. I have a feeling the duress isn't going to have too many hits against mono green. Well, that's something. I can steal the jewel, but it doesn't allow me to draw cards from it. Oh, that'll probably do it. Oh dear, well, mono green's gonna mono green, I suppose. Not much I could have done about that. Well, was expecting maybe another win at least, but anyway, not much else to say than that really, other than the loose Grixis deck. But anyway, that was the deck, and one more win than the previous cube game, I suppose. But anyway, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.